Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. Listen, I have an article here that I wanted to address. You ever hear somebody say them get abused by them step-parents, but when they told their parent who brought the step-parent in, for instance, mommy new husband was touching me, and when me tell mommy say me have to leave the house because me I go and like me want to take away our man. These kind of situations, they're disheartening and destructive, to say the least. So a situation happened recently, right? And the headline in the Jamaica Observer said, a woman vows not to leave the father of her child despite him assaulting her son. Kingston, Jamaica. Despite a father pleading guilty to wounding a woman and throwing her 5-year-old son in a fence, the woman was quick to tell a senior parish judge that she has no intentions of leaving the accused man. Charlton Miller, charged with the unlawful wounding of the woman, of his child, and assaulting the child, registered his plea of guilt on Tuesday in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. The court was told that on the day of the incident, Miller was reportedly in an argument with the woman. However, during the altercation, her 5-year-old son held on to Miller. That poor little 5-year-old was trying to defend his mother, you know. So he did what the best he could do for a 5-year-old. Grab onto the man. You can imagine, come off of me, mommy. Stop beating mommy like that. That kind of thing. If you think about it, you can imagine the fear inside of this youth, right? And to have to go through this at 5 years old. During the altercation, her 5-year-old son held on to Miller. This reportedly prompted Miller now to grab the little 5-year-old and fling the 5-year-old into a fence. During the altercation, the woman also sustained injuries, just like the man intended, because he was beating her ass and trying to injure her, and he was successful at it, and this 5-year-old had to witness it. After hearing the allegations, Senior Parish Judge Laurie Ann Cole Montague asked the woman if she is still in a relationship with him, or if it is strictly about the child. To which the mother indicated that yes, she's still in a relationship with Miller and that she has no plans of leaving him. You think you can't do better? The judge asked her, you don't think you can do better than that? To which the woman said, yes, me know me can do better. So if you know you can do better, why don't you do better? You know, see where this is going. Defending actions. Miller said that he and the mother of his child had an argument, and you know, Your Honor, I get a little bit angry. Now, for the unlawful wounding offense, he was ordered to be the subject of a probation order, but he was admonished and discharged for the assault on the boy. In other words, nothing was done as far as the law goes. Admonished and discharged. I live in the United States of America more months out of the year than I am in Jamaica. So I will draw a parallel and say this. If you beat a woman in the United States of America and she end up with bruises or anything like that, and worse if a minor was involved and went to court and it is understood by a judge that in the beating of this woman who sustained injuries, according to this report, you also grab the 5-year-old and fling the 5-year-old into a fence, you are doing prison time in the United States of America. I can tell you that that is one thing they do not play with here, especially when minors are involved. Violence, you are doing prison time. For sure, you're doing prison time. In Jamaica, no prison time so much, a lot of tough talk, but I guess the laws do not stand up how they are supposed to stand up when it comes to domestic violence, especially when it comes to men doing certain things to the woman them. Weak, jellyback, overly emotional man them. Now, with that said, let's talk about this part. When are women going to stop accepting certain things into their life? You know, when we do these videos to empower women, you know, because we want the woman them to understand that you have power. You do. And is what you say actually goes. And is what you accept actually becomes the norm in our society. Let me give you an example. Anytime a DJ is going to have a party, don't you notice him put a sexy woman on the cover of the flyer, right? Or the posters, right? So a bagger man is going to forward to that party because in his mind, a whole heap of girls that look like the girl on the flyer cover is going to be there. So any which part to the go is where straight man follow. That's facts. Anything uno say is fashion is what straight man wear. Remember a time gone by now, in Jamaica, the dress code was baggy pants, or at least loose fitting pants. And then over the years, women started telling men, say, take off them old clothes there, you look like something in the 90s. And them like man with tight pants. And them like man with bleach out skin. And before you know it, we had a population of men in tight pants and bleach out skin, and the girls them a say a hot boy that, and him look good, girl him look goody, you know. So they spearheaded that. You understand? So I say all that to say this. When the woman them stop accepting certain things is when certain things will no longer be accepted in general. You understand? But you have women who will accept a man who beats them. You have women who will accept and stay with a man who abuses their children. I don't know if it's because she can't pay the bills on her own. I don't know if it's because she fears for her life, like if me leave him, ma go find me and kill me. I don't know if it's because there's so many reasons why it could be why she stays. But I've even heard women say, if him no beat me, every now and then choke me, box me or something, him no love me. And I know me him want as somebody else. And you have to think to yourself, how damaged are these women to think that a man must put hands on her in that manner, and that means that he loves her. Now, as far as the children are concerned, when they are involved in stuff like this, my advice would be this. If that is actually the child and the man's child, if daddy get out of hand and daddy abuse the child in front of you, mommy, you know a couple's job is to strengthen each other, you know. That's why them have to both be able to listen to each other. You can't be in a relationship and the man say, yeah, woman, you can't tell me nothing. And his wife can't tell him anything. And she's saying, me don't want to hear nothing from no man. And he can't tell her anything. In a relationship, a man is supposed to be able to tell a woman, say, babes, come here. I don't think that did right, you know. I don't want to see you do that again. Because that's bad. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, it's bad for the youth. And vice versa. She should be able to say the same thing. And he check each other for the betterment of the family unit. Now, if you don't want to stay together, you know, if you go do some couples counseling and then some family counseling so you can learn. Because people who know better, do better. And people who don't know better, them just do what them know. Right? So, the children now, when it comes to the children, you need couples counseling and then you need family counseling. Some parents need to be taught how to be better parents. But here I say, if you're with a man and the man beats you in front of your child, it's not a one-time thing. Okay? This is going to be on repeat. It'll go happen again. So the best thing you do is cut. And if him want to know, as his family, get himself together and then put himself in a position to where he is worthy. I'll leave this right here for now. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And I'll catch you on the next video. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace. Listen, it's 2024, okay, and the world is different. You can actually have a date with somebody in a completely different Caribbean country. Say, for instance, you are in Jamaica and you are looking for a fine Trinidadian woman, or a woman from Grenada or Guyana or Antigua or Barbuda, same thing for the women. You might be a Jamaican woman living in Jamaica, but you are into Trinidadian men or men from Barbados or other parts of the Caribbean. Well, look no further. 7:30 p.m. Jamaica time. Tune in as Scotch Bonnet and Time goes live on the channel called Scotch Bonnet and Time. It's a dating affair for the Caribbean audience, linking all the Caribbean countries together. The only requirements are that you are at least 20 years old. That means you have 2 years of experience or more. And come on in and have some fun. Do you have what it takes to spice up somebody else's life? Let's see. See you there, 7:30 p.m. Jamaica time on the YouTube channel called Scotch Bonnet and Time as they go live. Come see if you can meet your special person. See you then.